Let us go to Jim in Tennessee, Sirius Satellite. Go.
Hello, Mark. How you doing?
All right. How are you, sir?
Should I say the great one?
No, Mark's good. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, you was on a roll yesterday with that with the coal business, and I worked for the railroads for 36 years.
Yeah.
And I worked in East Kentucky coal fields and also in the West. And if he cracks down on these coal mines, it's going to destroy the railroad business, the barge business, the trucking business, and the coal industry. It's going to absolutely devastate the economy because the railroads, most of them, over 65% of their business is coal business, and they depend on that heavily. We have coal trains that come from Wyoming because that's a better coal. And in the 80s, they made them put screens and scrubbers in these power plants, and that improved a lot. But then they got to where they could blend this coal, and now they can gasify the coal. And people just don't realize what a devastating this event is going to be if coal is not allowed to be used. In Pennsylvania, in the Virginias, Ohio, and Kentucky, there's enough coal up there to run this country for 100 years. Mm-hmm. Just that alone.
Well, you know, Jim, the truth is that most people who live in big metropolitan areas, the only coal they've ever seen is the coal they might put in one of those barbecue pits.
Absolutely.
But other than that, they don't see it. They don't know much about it. They've never been near or in a coal mine. They don't even know coal miners. And so they just sit home, these libs, and they just think this stuff happens. That you turn on a switch, the lights go on.
Well, I've been in coal mines.
Oh, I know. I'm just explaining that somebody has to do the hard work of getting this stuff, of transporting it, of using it in a way that is functional for all the rest of us to enjoy our lives in what is the lap of luxury, America. These things don't just happen. It's like gasoline at the pump. You think it's just there in the pump? Somebody has to go get it. They get it out of the oceans. They get it out of the ground. They have to refine it. They have to transport it. I mean, even when you go to the supermarket or the grocery store, you think that beef just shows up or that chicken just shows up or the asparagus just shows up. Somebody's working all this stuff. Somebody's doing all these things. So it's at your fingertips. This is called the industrialization of a society. This is called a modern society. And what I said yesterday, Jim, is they are de-industrializing this country. Do you agree with me?
Absolutely. But people also don't realize that a power plant sitting on the Ohio River in Indiana, it's pushing power north up the grid all the way into Michigan and Illinois. It's furnishing power there. It don't even furnish power sometimes for the local people. Mm-hmm. And these power companies, they go to great expense to put money back into the community that they are in, and to keep the place healthy.
So what did you do on the railroads?
Well, I started off switching boxcars, and I finally ran yards at night. I ran a terminal for over 12 years at night, and then I was promoted to the officer's rank, and that's when
What did you do with coal?
We shipped it. Mm-hmm. We took the empty cars to the mines. They loaded it out, and then we hauled it whichever direction they wanted it to go. Mm-hmm. That's what we did. And also a great thing for the railroad is the grain train. See, coal is now shipped in unit trains. Used to be 90 cars. I've been gone from the railroad for 10 years. But it used to be that they had 90-car coal train shipments, 100-ton cars filled with coal. So you take now those trains, if they don't, and by the way, it's not unusual for a power plant to burn one unit train a day. Mm-hmm. And they get those trains daily. Mm-hmm. And you talk about the tonnage that runs up and down the railroad to furnish coal to these power plants, it's enormous.
Yep. Well, Jim, thank you. That's very, very interesting. And you're very concerned about what's going on. I don't blame you. I think it's scary as hell.
Hey, Mark, I don't know where that David Cameron was. He crawled out up on some rock, I guess. You know,
wait a minute. You don't like Barack?
Barack, yeah. Yeah,
I
sit up at night waiting for him to come on television.
All right, God bless you, man. You take care. Barack Obama, says the Prime Minister of Britain. David Cameron.